One. And we're live? Somebody got the YouTube pulled up? I'm just gonna assume we're live. Welcome everybody to Side of Sodium, episode 4?
4.
Yeah, episode 4.
Yeah.
We got a special guest tonight with us. It is twitch.tv/ZombieNinja War. He is the box right below me. And I will be linking to his Twitch stream if you want to see more of him when this show goes up onto our YouTube channel. So for anybody that watches this, please stop by, give our guest here a nice follow, maybe even subscribe. Got that Twitch Prime. You know who to drop it on? This guy right here.
Jesus.
As usual, you could probably see. Oh my god! Oh, that is really depressing. Oh shit. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys all heard that because I was shouting pretty loudly. Again, if you did not hear our guest name, it is twitch.tv/ZombieNinja War. If you guys could go give him a follow.
I'm sure they heard you the first time.
I'm sure they did too, but you never know. He's a little bit more prepared than I was, apparently. Anywho.
Yes, because he didn't need to take a shit 2 minutes before we go live.
It's true.
Dude, you costed me my fucking shit.
Anyways, you could probably see we are missing one of our hosts tonight. Alucard cannot be here. He's in the middle of a move. Zombie stepped into his place as a guest host tonight. But as usual, to my right, this box over here, we got Trip. And then to that box down there, we got Tally. And this week we're going to be covering a lot of E3 news, a lot of gaming stuff, and yeah, should be a pretty good show.
Hey, Tally, am I the only one that thinks Anarchy and Zombie both look quite similar?
They do look similar.
We have beards, I guess.
Only he's yeah, I was going to say only this one's got more of a majestic beard than everyone else.
It's more majestic.
Yeah. But you both look like
I always
very...
think Anarchy looks more like Post Malone.
Yeah, people have told me that too.
Fucking smells like it.
Post Anarchy.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Just to confirm, we are live on YouTube. I didn't
Yes, we are live.
Yeah,
okay.
We are.
I was about to say,
Someone loves our beards.
let me just go ahead and I gotta pull up the chat on YouTube.
I have to cut my...
no.
Does that work? No.
Podcast.
Do.
Oh, that's loud. What are you doing? Phone, please.
Wasn't it?
Damn. Hold on, let me jump to. There we go.
Ah, Andrea. Alright. So, E3 happened over the weekend. Big weekend. Lots of gaming news. Lots of stuff coming out. Lots of stuff announced. So, let's start with the big one since it was just a very minor tease. Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh, dude. No.
You mean Skyrim 2?
That's Skyrim too.
Oh, I did.
I hate you. No. When I saw that, I literally just creamed. I'm sorry, I just creamed.
I'm just gonna say it's fucking about time.
Right?
Like, we all knew that they were gonna make it, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
what's the point of the tease when they're just gonna be like, "Hey, we're making it"? It's like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know. Like,
But
what do you
it's,
think we thought you
What
were?
else, though?
but to be fair, it's not. They want to do the is it called Starfield?
StarCraft, or is it? Is it Starfield or
No, it's
StarCraft?
not
It's
Starfield.
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 Right, I see.
That's coming out before Elder Scrolls 6. They didn't even give a release
Yeah.
date on Starfield. That can even
Yeah.
that probably won't come out until maybe Q4 of next year. If
Yeah.
we're
So then, what
lucky.
was the point of teasing a
I
game
know,
that's got
but-
so far out?
Well,
For
that's-
hype.
Yeah.
Like, they're just trying to start that hype train crazier.
But Todd Howard
I mean,
even said,
works for me.
yeah. Todd Howard even said they're like, because normally Bethesda as a whole is really good about when they show a game, that game is coming within 6 months. So, even like he said, this is something new for Bethesda to show a game so early when it's not even in production. It's not. Like, he flat out said this game is in pre-production, it's not even in production.
Yeah.
So, that game, we probably won't see that until 2020, maybe at the earliest 2020, at the latest 2021. We're still
Oh,
pretty
Jesus.
far from that.
We've got more of a chance of Brexit happening before that comes out.
Brexit already happened. You
Not
live in
yet.
the country.
I live in the country. Another news, Mr. Towley. A friend of mine has said that me and you apparently look like each other.
What?
Never mind.
Oh my.
Right, like you're a fat fuck. I'm not.
What?
I mean, you're a beautiful,
Jesus.
majestic, lesbian beard thing person.
Oh
Being-
my
being-
god.
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I just like interrupted the hype train. Sorry, guys.
I'm so.
Um,
I can't even believe you.
I love you.
It
I
was
love
your
you.
fault.
Yeah, that was my fault.
We got news on Fallout 76. Disclaimer, much bigger fan of Fallout than I am of Elder Scrolls, so I'm really happy about like this year just being mostly about Fallout. And
It's basically like Fallout 4, but with
online
West
play.
Virginia.
Yeah. West Virginia and online play.
Can we just go over how it had like a country motif to like the trailer and whatnot? Like they were like, yeah, West Virginia.
Hey, it's a good song. I liked it.
It is.
And it is a good
I
song.
mean, I've never played Fallout before the trailer, and then I saw it come on Game Pass, so I have instantly downloaded it. Anarchy was telling me that it's an amazing game. You should really try it, and I did, and I fastly fell in love with it. So I'm quite
Yeah, it's a
excited
good
for
game.
76. I just liked the base building idea.
That's like the worst part. None of us like that.
Wait,
Most
what?
I
No,
like
I
the base
enjoyed
building.
that.
Base building's pretty good.
So I was gonna like go all Fortnite with this shit and build like a big ass tower, but apparently you can't.
Nah.
You can only, there's only a certain height you can go up to, which is shit.
So I know like me and Zombie had talked about it when it comes to like because this game is supposed to be like how they refer to as a survival light game. So it's not a hardcore survival game by any means. Death doesn't ruin your so like if a player comes along and kills you, they don't ruin your progress that you've made. Like you don't lose your gear or anything like that.
Because we all know how that feels on Ark.
Yeah. Apparently there's like basically so like if you're a PvPer, like if you're a griefer, basically what happens is like the more people you kill, you get a bounty on your head.
Oh, really?
So it will force players to start working together just to kill you to get the bounty and knock you down a few pegs.
Didn't Grand Theft Auto 5 do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Oh.
And
it didn't turn out too well.
Yeah, it didn't turn out. I mean, it caused a lot of boosting.
The problem I have with this new Fallout is they're trying to take concepts that other companies have tried to do and failed at miserably, and they're trying to reassure everyone that it'll be fine this time. They're like, the game's not going to be like Rust, even though Rust is just completely toxic, full of PvPers. And then they're like, we'll do a bounty, and then Grand Theft Auto failed at that. Like they're just trying to make good concepts that just don't actually work out. That's like the biggest fear of the new Fallout, that this won't work out.
So Rust, after they did that major patch before it was out of pre-release, it was great, and then they destroyed it.
Yeah, it's just full of it's a pretty toxic community. I mean, that's the worst part. It's a fun game, but the community is pretty bad.
Well, I guess to like, so I watched a bunch of interviews about it in particular, and like, so like, say I'm like playing in my own server, and they talked about like that you in fact can play the game by yourself, and there's incentive to do it and stuff like that. But like, say I built like a small base or something in my game, and like you, Zombie, invited me to join your game. When I joined, wherever my base was built in the game I was playing would be built in the game that you're playing.
What if I had a base there though?
Then we get a collective group. I don't know.
It's a collision of bases. It just breaks the game. That'd be great.
Probably. But
they haven't thought that far ahead.
I don't know. I mean, like,
Hey.
dude, I'm faithful that they're gonna figure this out and do it correctly, and hopefully it doesn't. There isn't shit. I'm really hoping it's not shit. But
I just hope that it's not like Rust. I hope that there's like enough of old Fallout in the game that it just makes the game worth it.
yeah.
Speaking of games that should be like the old games, they re-announced Crackdown 3.
I was literally I'm literally skimming over that right now as well. I think that's going to be great, actually. And I'm quite looking forward to that.
I really enjoyed Crackdown 2.
Yeah, the is it the sandbox mode where you can literally just fuck about and do anything you want, practically?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I remember, I think my first experience in it, me and my friends, we were just chilling in it, and then someone joined, and we ended up playing hide and seek through the duration of the night. It's quite fun, actually. And then just, like, chucking little rubber ducky fucking bombs. It was awesome. Okay, obviously I was way too entertained with that crap. Never mind.
I liked it because you could, like, go in and, like, change your strength and your jump height and all that stuff, and, like, just go through and destroy everything.
I just want to know why it keeps getting pushed back. It was supposed to come out, like, this month or last or some shit.
Right.
Well, I think that they should have tried to ride the hype train with Terry Crews. Because like he had like a hype train when he was on like Jay's 2 Cents doing his PC build, I feel like. And he was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Like they should have definitely jumped on that hype train and and just got it done.
Crackdown 3 is not good. See, and what's shitty, right? Is Crackdown 3 isn't like a big game, not even in terms of like an Xbox exclusive or anything like that. So like it's not a big game, but if they don't release it, if they cancel it altogether, this game's been stuck in development hell now for years. If they don't release it like in 2019, because it's getting released in February. There's another Days Gone was a zombie game I was thinking about earlier, by the way. If they don't release it in 2019, because they talked about releasing it in February 2019, if they don't, it's just another stain on Microsoft's already shitty record in terms of
Fable Legends, shall we?
Yeah, we're not getting a Fable game. We're not getting. There was a couple other games that they completely scrapped the projects for.
Dude, that game was almost released. I literally played it in beta, like I was in the beta.
Yeah, but they kind of, I don't know, the last Fable game that they...
Yeah, Fable 3.
Like, Fable 3?
Yeah, Fable 3 was good.
And you're one
compared to the others, it wasn't that good, but...
I mean, what else are you going to compare it to, though? Like, Fable 1 was really good. Fable 2, pretty good. Then Fable 3 was, like... It wasn't even, like, close to as good. Kind of sad.
True. Fable 2 was probably my favorite.
I liked Fable 1. I played a little bit of Fable 1.
Did you play Fable Anniversary? Where they remastered Fable 1? It was good.
Yes.
I feel really bad because I actually haven't played Fable.
I bought Fable 3 and played it a little bit.
I can't say anything to this. I mean, fair enough. No, I've got nothing.
I
I've never
highly
played them.
recommend the series trip.
I honestly just thought
Really?
it was funny because you could get like chlamydia from
Yeah,
having sex
yeah.
with prostitutes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, your character can get like chlamydia for having sex with prostitutes, and I thought that was the greatest
I
part
think
of the
this,
whole
I
game.
think this podcast just be like just educating me on games I should play. All the games that you keep talking about, I've never played. I'm so limited with my knowledge of like the games that you all fucking play. I'm not happy. But
Well, most of my gaming now is limited to things that are competitive multiplayer, but
right.
older series of games. You know what I'm surprised we didn't see, and I'm really sad we didn't see it? Borderlands 3.
Ooh.
That
Now, I
wasn't
did play
anywhere in
Borderlands
any
2.
of the shows, right?
Unpopular
I-
opinion,
I
I
don't
think
think so, actually.
Borderlands is overrated.
I know, come on.
It
Some harsh words.
right?
Yeah,
It's definitely a well
unpopular opinion.
overhyped game, but I think it's a great game nonetheless.
I mean, yeah, I mean, to be fair, I just love Claptrap. Just, little robot is so cute, and I want to take him home. That, and he's basically saying he's a chlamydia trap. It's funny.
But yeah,
I just realized that there was something missing from E3 that I'm really surprised wasn't talked about.
what
Which was
Anthem?
Anthem was talked about in EA.
It was? Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
it had
I
a whole
watched
section
They
it.
had
to
a
it.
huge
dedicated-
thing about it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just get into the fact that I'm not gonna watch sports.
Actually, EA didn't really. I think they only showed off
Really?
the FIFA game. That was it in terms of sports games.
Really?
Don't talk more sports. Look at him, he's working up a sweat just thinking about it.
Yeah, they didn't. They almost. I watched it. I did not feel like it was too much sports. Actually,
Yeah, it was just FIFA.
it was very little. Yeah.
Now I gotta watch E EA.
I mean, it was still
It
shit,
was
but
pretty-
I mean, besides Anthem, but
And see, I think I don't know. Anthem wasn't like the highlight. Like
has anybody
It
played
know,
should
Anthem?
be.
it's just
It
like
looks
a
like it's gonna be
Destiny.
amazing.
It looks like it's like if they put Destiny 2 on Anthem, I don't think many people would know the difference.
No, I don't know. I mean, the game looks cool. I like the idea of the javelins. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I think if they do better with the robots than Titanfall did, that'll be a plus.
I was watching something. They were talking about how like the map is being built vertical, so you have lots of places to like jump off of and like fly around and shit.
Yeah,
Um,
that would
EA
be a smart idea.
With them.
EA also did their Battlefield 5.
Yeah, I gotta watch that too. Damn it! I forgot EA had their own press conference.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we talk about all the cringy bullshit music that they kept playing? Especially especially at Bethesda's when that band came out for Rage 2. And
Dude.
oh my god, dude.
WWK.
I just kind of sat there and like they kept panning over the audience that also looked as
They
uncomfortable
didn't
as
even
I
look.
They
They didn't even look remotely interested in him as well. Like,
no, there's a
lot-
couple people with their phones up, like, yeah.
You got some concerned looking parents. No, the guy died a long time ago. I don't think they should have rebirthed him.
Who, the
It
singer?
was hard to watch.
Andrew WK. I mean,
Never-
don't get me wrong. I love his stuff. You know, back when I was like 13.
I have
but,
no idea who
nah.
that is.
The guy who was singing, I believe it
Oh,
was
yeah.
Andrew WK, wasn't
Yeah, it was.
it? Yeah. And you don't even know who he is.
No, not a fucking...
Seriously?
Does anybody else know who this guy is?
I don't know. I'm not good at friends.
No.
Wow.
clue.
Wow.
We're not
Sorry,
British.
It's okay. You don't know some.
You know, it's like, no.
Then
He's
we-
not even British. He's American, and Faith will not like you for this because. Ah, No, not even. No, I'm disappointed in you people. Very
Oh
disappointed.
God.
Yeah. Nope.
Or my favorite was it the Sony press conference where the dude with the flute came out?
I didn't watch that.
So what? The dude with what?
The flute. Or whatever the fuck it was. He came in,
Oh
like,
my God.
I was like, dude, what the fuck?
They were trying to
Sony's
target
press
meme on some
conference
of
was
those.
really cringy this year.
It was.
It was bad. It was really bad.
really bad.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Jesse Bell's last year, though. That was fucking cringy. Halo 6? Yeah, Halo 6 got announced.
Yes.
Halo
Yes.
Infinite, built
nope.
on the Slipstream engine.
I don't know.
Which
No.
the new engine was what they showed off in the trailer, so that's what Halo's gonna look like.
I mean, did they really even? Did they show much more than what they actually showed at E3?
Mm-mm.
It
No,
was like
that's all they showed.
But it was running in the Slipstream engine, the one that they're using for the game, which is an entire new engine that they built from the ground up.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when you
Yeah,
Halo jump, you're gonna Halo jump smoothly.
60 FPS maybe, or
Yeah,
like,
Halo
Just
jump
mean-
in 60 FPS.
or unless you
No.
play on PC, and then we're just gonna have an unlimited frame cap anyways.
Yeah.
Well.
Um, okay, so something I'm excited to talk about
Please do.
is is
So we
Sony
can piss off you.
getting shit on with Kingdom Hearts coming to Xbox. I mean, how did that happen?
They didn't play it when Sony didn't play well with others, so they've like, fuck it, we'll give it to someone that will help people. Sorry. I don't know. I don't even like Kingdom Hearts, so
I
You
played
know-
it like once. It was all right.
You don't like
I'm sorry, what?
you,
I feel like
you
you can
don't like
imagine
Kingdom
if
Hearts.
Disney played
I don't know. I'm just,
it.
I guess, I'm just not as artistic as some. Apparently.
I mean,
But
like,
no,
I played it.
That's terrible,
I
man.
played it when I was a kid, but like I don't.
I don't know. I've just never been into them type of games. God, I don't even like any game by the sound of things.
You don't.
Apparently.
The new. Did anybody else feel like this year was like the year of the ninja or something? Because like every game. No, like seriously, every game that came out or like that they showed, like the new From Software game was Jesus Christ. Was Samurai.
Yeah, like the ninja games. Yeah.
And then like there was another one.
I'll
at
only
the-
get excited.
at the I can't remember which press conference. I believe it was Sony. They showed off another like samurai game.
I'll only be excited when they release a new Ninja Gaiden game.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
didn't that studio close?
I couldn't tell you. I could look into it. But if it did, then my heart is broken. Because I literally played that game for hours on end.
What was the
Oh, God,
Ninja game
what?
that was announced?
What?
Ew.
There was
Sony had
There was like two
Ghost of
others, wasn't
Tsushima.
Wasn't it Gears
yeah.
of War 5?
Yeah, Gears of War 5 was also announced, but that's not a samurai game.
Will be released in 2019.
there?
I did like Gears of War. At least I liked one of them. And then What about Devil May Cry 5? It's also coming out in the
don't
spring
even get me
2019.
started. 10 years, waiting 10 years for a new game.
For what?
For the new Devil May Cry.
I never played them. Never liked them.
Yeah,
DMC4.
now you can all go and shit on
so
him.
good.
I actually like Devil May Cry.
You like DMC? Nah.
Mhm.
I'm not surprised that Trip likes DMC.
Wow. I like other games too. I've not played Cuphead yet, but I really do want to play Cuphead.
Oh yeah,
Cuphead's really good.
I'll probably end up. I've seen people play it, and I've seen how like frustrated they get with it. So I'm probably gonna be one of them and just do something.
That's gonna be me. I'm definitely gonna destroy a controller playing my game.
Yeah. Okay. So, anything else from E3, guys? Like, and other like, because I mean, obviously, this is.
Oh yeah, I mean
There's a lot.
There's way
No
more
one's
to cover.
even mentioned Cyberpunk 2077. Is that not everyone's number one anticipated game ever?
I've
I
got
don't even know what the
hype
fucking
for
game
it,
is.
but I mean, I feel like it could just probably go the same way that Sunset Overdrive did. Like everybody's like, "Oh, this game is gonna be great. It looks amazing." Just flop.
I thought Sunset Overdrive did good.
It did okay.
No, nobody
It was
bought it.
fun. I bought it.
I thought
Got
it was
special
fun.
edition. It was pretty cool.
I don't know. I'm hyped about Psycho. S-A-I-K-O, the new From Software game, because it's literally Dark Souls with samurais, and it's gonna be fucking sick. And I'm a huge Soulsborne fan, so I don't know about
Right,
you guys.
I don't
I don't know if I've seen that one.
It was at the Xbox show.
I got a question. Does anyone really care about the new Spider-Man game?
I don't have a
No.
PlayStation.
It was like, no, we don't give a
No.
we don't give a shit.
I can't remember actually playing a superhero game that was any good, except the Spider-Man game on Nintendo 64. But I can't tell if
Man,
that was
everything
like
was good on N64.
I can't remember if that was just me being nostalgic, because so this supermarket that like is like a chain in my city used to have like a playroom for kids that you would like drop your kid off while your parents went shopping, and they had
I
N64.
bet you spent a lot of time there.
Oh yeah, you know, but like they had like 5 Nintendo 64s and stuff. This was like early 2000s, maybe like 2000, 2001. And they had like 5 N64s there. Like I remember playing this. Yeah. And like they had a whole bunch of other shit. But I would just plop down. I remember playing Mario Kart and that Spider-Man game and all kinds of shit. But like as a kid, it was tons of fucking fun.
Nope.
That's actually like a really
with-
weird part of my life that I remember from being so young.
That's fair. However, I will, since we didn't really cover it, I know we did briefly, we went over Fallout 76, but don't think we went over some of the like things that it's going to be featuring this time. Like, obviously we know it's going to be in Virginia. But what about the online aspects of things?
No, as long as it doesn't end up like Rust, be okay.
Oh wait, we did cover that, didn't we?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, like I said, it's a game that can be played single player or with friends.
Yes.
I can't wait to shoot nukes at people. That's gonna be fun.
That's fair enough.
Gears 5. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge Gears fan.
Really super excited about that, but I'm gonna definitely look into it because
I was more
I
excited
like playing
for
it a little.
God of War than I am for Gears.
I mean, God of War is crazy good, but it's not. That doesn't mean Gears of War is bad.
I don't like third-person games. I don't like third-person shooting games.
So that's why you don't like Fortnite.
I really don't like Fortnite.
Did anybody see the indie game Sea of Solitude?
No. What's it about?
It's a indie game about, I don't know, like the girl talked more about it than I think they really should, but it was about like her mental state, just growing up in like depression and other problems people have. And it looks interesting.
So was this a therapy session for her, or was this telling us about a game?
Both. Definitely both.
I've noticed that since CFB's quite a few games have come out with the going to come out with the whole aspect of sea, because I know Ubisoft, I've seen it on Uplay, as a game coming soon. Is it called Sea of Skulls?
Yes.
That looks
didn't look terrible.
Pardon?
I said that didn't even look terrible. Like, it looked kind of cool.
It did look quite good.
Anybody else excited with the route they're going when like related to like DLC and stuff like that? How a lot of games coming out, all their DLC is free.
Yeah, I guess that. I mean, if you're paying like top dollar for a game, then I'd expect some DLCs to be free. You have to pay for like all the cosmetics, so yeah, let the DLCs be free, I think. So I'm okay with that, yeah.
Well, now that they're adding cosmetics in the game so highly, like Fortnite, games like Fortnite are fueling that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, Fortnite's done well on itself. I mean, it's a free game, and they've literally made the money on like cosmetics and the battle pass, and I don't like the game. I hate the game, but I do love the fact that they have basically taken over everything in that aspect.
I'm seeing more games do the battle pass as well. Like Rocket League is doing a rocket pass like in next season or something. It's like it's not a bad concept for people to go after.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's not Sea of Skulls, it's Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the graphics now and how it looks. It just looks fucking amazing.
I can. I find myself not caring about indie games as much as I probably should. I probably missed out on a lot of really fun experiences.
I'm actually gonna find out what this weird ass indie games that you're talking about.
There's Tomb Raider, but it's a Tomb Raider game. There's not much to say about that.
People actually play Tomb Raider and not just use it to benchmark their computer.
I always play that.
Yeah.
I was about, wait, Tomb Raider's still a game? I thought that was just a benchmark. Really, really expensive benchmark.
I don't like it. Not gonna lie.
I don't think I've actually played a Tomb Raider game since like fucking like 2001.
Oh god, I can't remember the last time. I remember playing Tomb Raider on PS1.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I had the last one, but I don't think I played it.
I had
I played some of it.
One of them came out for the Xbox Live like gold thing.
Mm-hmm. One of the Tomb Raiders.
Yeah, I got it on 360.
Oh no, I don't think.
But speaking of which, I have all those digital fucking games. All those digital games for my Xbox that I'll never get to play again.
Unless they become backwards compatible.
I don't own an Xbox.
Oh, well, there's that as well.
Which is why I am so freaking excited that they are deciding to be like, oh yeah, hey, all Xbox exclusives are available to play on Xbox Anywhere. And it's like, yeah, I can play Halo on my computer. This is gonna be fucking epic.
Yeah.
We can. I'm pretty excited about it because I'll get to play at 60 FPS or 120 FPS or 300 FPS. If I want, well, if my shit can handle it. But
you can't play 300 FPS.
I don't think I can play any game at 300 FPS.
Yeah. I'm sure if you loaded up an older game, like there's some older games you could run at like 1200 FPS. I guarantee you can play World of Warcraft at 300 FPS.
Who said that?
I guarantee you can.
No. It got that visual update. Like the game, like they made it more graphically intensive.
Did they?
Yeah, it got a huge
Wow.
graphical boost.
It's only been like 20 years.
I don't think the game came out in like 2005, right? Some shit. When did South Park make an episode on it?
I'm pretty sure it's been longer.
That is probably my favorite episode of South Park, the Make Love Not Warcraft episode.
Yeah. That is a really good episode.
It was. Did anybody have anything from E3 that they were not previously like a fan of a series, but then there was a game that you're like, oh, that looks awesome?
The Division.
The Division.
What?
Or, well,
The
I
Division.
Like, yeah, there's like Metro, there's like Dying Light 2 came out, like games that you've probably never played, but you're like, that looks crazy cool. I want to.
Metro is gonna be really good.
yeah.
But there's another one. People use Metro for something other than benchmarking.
Yeah.
Question mark?
And the Metro game did look pretty cool.
What were you saying, Trip?
The
Trip was
Metro
saying
Exodus.
something.
What was that?
What were you saying?
God of War looked good.
God of War?
The game's
I've
already
never
out.
played. No, it was on the where the fuck did I say it? Hold on. It's just so I don't look like an absolute twat. Hold on. I got this. Carry on. I'll get back to you.
In terms of games that like, I guess Kingdom Hearts 3 looked really good, and like, because I've never been a big fan of that series as a whole. But beyond that, I've either played the games, like, it's really hard because like any big game like that, I've either played or watched people play and formulated an opinion based on that.
New Ori game's gonna be beautiful. I mean, because it's fucking Ori.
Isn't it pronounced Ori?
It's Ori. I promise you.
Ori.
What? Who calls it Ori?
Everyone but you.
I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look this up right now.
And you're probably right, but I've never heard him right. But
I just heard my Twitch notification go off, and I know I'm not streaming to Twitch right now. I'm really confused on why my Streamlabs just went off. I'm not streaming. I'm really confused, and I'm also confused on why it came through. Anywho, we'll just pretend that wasn't a thing.
It's broken.
It fucking scared me. No, the Metro game looks sick. What were the other games you said, Zombie?
There's Dying Light 2,
which features no zombies anymore. Well, I mean it does, but
yeah, I think that game was cool. And the new Forza.
Oh yeah, the new Forza.
Like I've never played Forza, and I was like, man, I might pick this one up. It's been a while.
But it makes me worried about troll, man. I feel like people are gonna get trolled the shit out of on it.
Let me just follow you around in my Lamborghini while you're in your like C-class like sedan, because now you cannot run me, so I'm just gonna keep fucking hitting you in the ass and spitting you out because you can't get away from me.
Yeah.
I really doubt it's gonna be that big of a problem.
Right. I mean, most of the people who are gonna buy Forza are gonna buy it to play it anyways.
Yeah. See, I think that's kind of the thing, right? Is like when it like think about like Fallout 76. Those people that are buying that game are already Fallout fans. They already kind of have a way that they're going to play the game. And I don't really think multiplayer is going to intrude too much on that. And I think the same thing with Forza. As people play Forza with a certain mindset going in, I don't really think it's going to be that big of an issue.
Right.
Because those communities are already so, like, strong and stuff. Where games like Rust or an Ark and stuff kind of spawned their own...
That's true.
Plus, I don't think we'll have a lot of, like, because like I said, it's a survival light game. I don't think we're going to have a lot of the hardcore survival game players playing Fallout 76. Because they're not going to like the whole, well, if you die, there's no progression loss. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's, like, really good because even if there are trolls, it kind of, like, lessens the blow of it. But it also deters trolls in general because the reason why you, like, door camp someone in Rust, because once they open up their door and you kill them, then you can get inside their house and you can get everything they own.
Yeah.
So,
Well, see, I like to wait.
if you can't get anything,
I just like them.
Can you not shoot them from the window?
You don't. I mean, I think you can make windows, but you don't normally.
Yeah, you can make windows.
You can make windows now. Yeah, it's been a while since I played. Yeah, you usually don't because people could shoot you then.
Yeah, it depends on the
They
kind
can't
of
get into the
server you're
house.
playing on and whatnot. But like I like to play on less populated servers that have like boosted gather rates, just so you know, I can not spend 3 weeks building a base. Instead, I can spend like 3 days building a base.
Yeah. I mean, you don't
For
have to,
someone to
otherwise
come in
someone
and just
will
fuck
take
it all up.
Yeah.
Somebody to come and burn it down to the ground.
Sounds like fun.
You're still eating those fucking onion rings?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm so hungry.
I ate sloppy joes. If I had to take a shit. I was like, hold on, let me go stuff my face. Oh, rip.
Late because of sloppy joes.
Basically. Did anybody watch the Nintendo one? Press conference?
No.
Nope.
Damn. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't
I'm gonna
think
be truthfully honest with you. I only watched the Bethesda one. Everything that I'm getting now is just what I'm reading up on, which is, yeah. But yeah.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, new
Everybody
Smash.
loves Smash Brothers.
True.
Is it enough for me to buy a Nintendo Switch? No.
They had the. No, they would have said something about a Mario Maker game. Maybe. Like a new one.
Yeah.
Mario Maker is pretty fun.
What? There was something else that I seen. Like, Square Enix was shit.
Switch got Fortnite.
Switch got Fortnite.
Oh yeah, shit, I
Dude,
remember that one,
see-
yeah.
Fortnite's turning into the next Skyrim. Alright?
Other news from E3, Despacito 2 is confirmed. Everybody's like, what?
New Battletoads.
It's a meme. Oh yeah, that actually, I love that trailer. I was like, yes.
Did you know if you had an Amazon Alexa and you told it to play Skyrim, it literally plays Skyrim? It was done as a joke for the trailer, and not
Yeah.
but what was it? Todd Howard was like, if you say, hey Alexa, play Skyrim, like, as like thinking you're being funny, it will literally start talking to you in Skyrim.
Yeah, that's I like that idea.
What do you mean talking to you in Skyrim?
Like, it will
Did
be
you not watch
like,
the video?
in
The
front of
video's
you
funny.
is such and such next to this mountaintop, and then you tell it what to do.
Oh really?
Yeah, you can play Skyrim on
That's
your Alexa.
awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out.
And on your Samsung smart refrigerator.
Yep.
The whole Bethesda conference was a little too self-aware.
Yeah. Like, it's gonna be really hard to make memes about them now.
Right?
Nah.
Nothing outside the box.
We heard our games have some issues. Shit, they know. They're on to
What
us.
you heard?
My-
I like the aspect, the fact that they recognized that shit and
yeah.
joked along with it. That video, that made my night.
No, my favorite, the one that had me, the joke that had me laughing the hardest was the Walmart Canada joke, where when they were like, all right, and we're gonna talk about Rage 2 that our friends at Walmart Canada so generously let out of or they were like, Walmart, known for their low prices and not being able to keep a secret. I was like, Jesus Christ.
No. When I was in Canada, I couldn't find a Walmart that was open past 9.
That's weird.
Pussy.
It was the worst. I was like, what? I mean, is a Walmart always open 24/7?
Oh.
I was like, what is this?
Apparently that's a thing in California too. Not all Walmarts are open 24/7. I watched.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is weird.
I mean, we kind of have the same of it over here. Like, not all of
now we're talking about Walmart.
Yep, apparently we are. Apparently the whole game surplus is dried up now, but yeah. Not all of our Asdas are open 24/7, which is kind of shit. And for those who don't know who Asda is Walmart. Actually, it is owned by Walmart.
Yeah, our Walmart's not 24/7. We figured out the hard way. Yeah. Pretty bad. We were in there and then they're like, our cashiers are done. Okay.
If you would like to go to self-service, you would be waiting all night for assistance.
Walmart irritates me.
Madam? We're really just going to start ranting about Walmart for the next
I
hour.
work there.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
We're gonna
dude.
start ranting about Walmart.
Dude, I can't go into Walmart anymore without having a fucking panic attack because I spent so much fucking time there. And like, just remember all the shitty shit that happened to me. So now whenever I go in there, I'm just like fucking like shaking the whole time.
Fair enough. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we spent the first hour talking about E3. Now we're going to talk about Anarchy's depressing time at Walmart.
Yeah, basically.
No.
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
What did my friend...
Anarchy's like, I proposed to a girl at Walmart and she said no.
in my pajama pants and Crocs.
He's going red.
Were they camo Crocs?
You know it. Hello?
Oh.
Dude, it's a beautiful day. I don't know about you guys. I just want to point out, this week, dude, we went from like 90-degree weather, like 52 degrees Celsius for you, British guy.
I don't think it's...
But like,
it's all right. I got you, BB. I'm gonna convert it now.
it was like 90 Fahrenheit here.
Shut up. We got this. Apparently, no, we don't. Shut up. I've got this. I don't work well under pressure. 90 degrees F2C. It's 32 degrees actually. Celsius.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be 30-something.
50. I don't know where the fuck you got.
What? I thought like I looked at it earlier. It was like 42C for like 80-something.
I think you're
I want to see what's
fucking. I think your shit's broken, Anarchy.
I don't know, dude.
Okay, right. So put it this way: you thought it would think if 90 degrees Celsius would be 194 Fahrenheit, but what would 54 be? Wait, what did you say? Yeah. I'm confused. I've just confused myself.
Yeah, it was 54C is what I said.
More rum.
What?
I'm not even drinking rum today.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no
are you
rum.
not drinking? Oh no, you're having a beer, aren't you?
I am drinking, yeah. What? I'm lost. Where were we up to?
52 degrees Celsius.
So we're on about 52 degrees Celsius, right?
We were talking about Walmart.
Right, okay. Yeah, 52 degrees Celsius would be 125.6 Fahrenheit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
no,
thought
it's
I
not that
was the
fucking hot.
stoner here.
Dude, oh man, stop making fun of me! You hurt my feelings.
Oh, I've lost me. We've lost ourselves.
Dude, fuck you, alright? We use like real shit here.
Real shit, yeah, Google.
What's up, zombie?
I'm sorry. What?
Nope.
No, I thought he had. I thought he had.
Chat said that they're lost, and I agreed.
Yo, can you plait your beard? I've been
What?
wanting to ask you since you've come here. Can you plait your beard?
Plat?
Like,
Oh,
Do you
stroke
people?
it?
No, can you not braid it? Braid it. Is that the right word to use?
Yes.
Yeah, I can bring it.
Oh, damn.
He's like, yeah, I can do that.
I'm not having a serious man crush on his beard right now. It's ridiculous.
Oh shit! Run, zombie.
Can we just replace him? Like, as in, I mean, replace me with him, and then I can watch every week. That'd be
No,
nice.
he's gotta go
At least-
watch his. He's gotta go watch his fucking nerdy ass fucking D&D stream after this.
Yeah.
He was like, I gotta be done by like. He's like, I gotta be done by 10 Eastern, and I'm
I
like,
said I'm dipping out at right at it.
Hey, D&D's good.
I know.
My
Done by
friends.
voice actors, dude.
What?
It's like Critical Role. They're all voice actors that do it. So it's
That's
pretty-
awesome.
Ooh. Think I might know. I know where I'm going after this.
Twitch.tv/Critical Role.
Yep. Actually, it's not Critical Role. It's Geek and Sundry.
Nice.
Perfect, dude.
I've never seen a D&D game of 20,000 viewers before.
Okay.
That's how good it is. There's a lot of people that watch it.
Do they go through a whole like campaign in one night, or
Try like 3-4 years.
they're on the same campaign for the last 3 years?
No, they just started a new one. They're 25 episodes in.
And it's every
I was
Thursday.
gonna say, wrote this campaign. Jesus.
How much patience do you have to just to play that game for 4 years?
I don't know. It's their job. I mean, it's one of their jobs. They're also voice
I
actors.
mean, I've played like fucking Dark Heresy and only lasted one night and gave the fuck up.
I like Fate's
No.
Core, which is like a version of D&D, but it's like a lot more looser in terms of rules and when it comes to like character customization, you can literally like anything your mind can think of, that's what you do. So like my character in Fate's Core is this like super heavily armored like soldier that carries a fucking minigun that shoots grenades. Like that's how just OP I made my character. My character is literally an impenetrable fortress that like has like an obscene amount of like damage and defense stats, but I can't move for shit. And I'm loud as fuck. So like I have 0 stealth and like 2 in my movement out of 10.
Nice.
In other words, when shit hits the fan, they all just hide behind you.
Yeah, I am literally the shield for the team, and I dish out like I think I
tank.
dish. Yeah, I'm the tank. We have a bunch of like we have like mini like one of the characters is a mini dragon that follows us around and shit like that. Your cigarette, do your cigarette packs have the cancer on them?
Please have the cancer warning on the side.
No, the cancer warning got reflected by y'all's faces, so unless you're the cancer warning,
Yeah, we are.
So I'm just gonna take
Warning,
the
Trip
cellophane off
gonna
now.
give you cancer. I'm jealous.
Yeah,
You can't
this
smoke in
one.
the house.
This one says smoking causes strokes and disability. It's actually really funny because I've actually done this a while ago, and I'll show you the picture. See it? Where is it? There you go. See the picture of the guy just lying on the floor there?
Oh my
I
god,
Jesus.
that's so big.
Right, I took a picture of that with Snapchat and put a bunny face on him. It's fucking great. They actually shit
Oh
not
my
it picked
god,
it
we
up.
just have a little like attorney general, like it's just Surgeon General warning that
I mean,
says
if I can
like,
find,
you know,
if I can find another
Jesus.
one, if I
the
can
guy
find
that
another one,
dies like straight up dying on the ground.
Smoking may cause stroke. No shit.
oh, I mean, they've
Let me
got
go-
them like everywhere.
Let me go ask
If-
my
oh my
grandma about that.
That's terrible.
Here's one. Sorry, I've just reached into my little dustbin because I'm such a scruff. We'll ignore that. Here we go.
Oh my
There's one.
God.
Quit smoking, stay alive for those who are close to you.
Oh my
And
god,
basically,
it's like a literal.
there's a woman holding a child next to a dead person.
Wow.
That dude looks a little too young to be dead from smoking cigarettes.
No,
Oh
that's like that looks like the kid's dad or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He looks a little too young to be dead from smoking cigarettes.
What kind of shit are they telling you? Okay, holy fuck. They're just trying to scare the shit out of people.
Oh, I've just died.
Oh, Trip's camera's dead.
This one. Oh, did I just die a moment?
Technical difficulties.
My apologies. But
So-
no, there are actually so much more more graphic ones. They really do get graphic. One of them actually shows you like this guy that's got like throat cancer or something, and it just shows the bulge for everything.
Jesus.
There's
Jesus Christ.
there's one where it shows that this guy has had lung cancer, and you just see this big ass fucking hole at the side of his body. It's like, I'm sorry, but if that shit ain't putting me off smoking, then you're really, really doing a shit job at it.
Moral of the story: don't buy cigarettes in the UK.
Canada's the same way.
Fairness, we genuinely
Canada's not like that, dude. I just went to Canada and bought cigarettes.
Or well, they don't sell like Marlboros in like the same boxes and stuff.
Well, the thing though is, our cig packets, they used to have like much more like a advertisement decoration on them until the law. So it was like, no, every cig packet will be generic, like, so they're all black with the just the smoking shit, and they've got the name of the branding underneath it, and that's it.
Yeah, I was about to say, how do you know what cigarettes you're buying then?
It says they stopped selling them in tens, I believe. I think it's tens. I want to say it's.
You can buy cigarettes in packs of 10.
You used to be able to, but I can't remember whether it's that one that they actually phased out. They completely stopped selling. They banned 10 packs because they were easier. Yeah, then now only sell them in like 20.
Well, yeah, dude. I was a pack-a-day smoker, man. Somebody only handed me a pack of cigarettes with 10 in them. I'd be like, all right, so like 5 or 6 p.m. I need you to take me to the store.
They did it because kids apparently would save up and get themselves a nice little 10-pack, and it was a lot easier to get hold of than a 20-pack. Makes no fucking difference. The kid wants a cig, then he's gonna save up regardless.
How much is a pack of cigarettes?
Yeah. This pack cost me £8. I don't know what the conversion is to US. So.
I think it's relatively similar right now.
But yeah, no. I'll tell you what I'll do. Every time I find, I'll try and get the packets with the most graphic ones on, and I'll show them to you.
Hell yeah! Wait, what brand of cigarette do you smoke?
I smoke Carlton Super Kings.
You guys don't have things like Marlboro or Camel?
Yeah, we got
My
Marlboro.
dogs are freaking out.
Richmond, Mayfair, all that sort of stuff.
Interesting.
Yo, how much
you
do you
have-
pay for a pack of Mimes?
Oh fuck no! No, you need a mortgage for that one.
Oh, how much do you pay Anarchy for a pack of Mimes?
Pack of Marlboros? between $4.75 and $5.50.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah, you
so
live in New
cheap.
York. Your cigarettes are like $12 a pack.
Yes,
Oh
they
yeah,
are.
go to places like London and you use cigarette packets. They just boom, they go higher.
Our state has really high taxes on tobacco.
Yeah, he literally pays double for cigarettes what I paid. My packs of Camel Crushes were only like
Oh,
$5.75.
Camel Crush.
Dude, Camel
Oh,
Crush
if
is my
only.
shit. Dude, Camel
If they were
Crush Bolds.
$5.75, I'd be smoking that all day.
Dude, Camel
£8
Crush Bolds.
is £8 is $10.60.
That ain't bad.
Apparently.
I mean, that's still a lot of fucking money, but
Oh yeah,
Still not as
absolutely.
much as I pay.
considering
That's
that means
actually-
that I paid like £4 for a pack of cigarettes.
That's actually really, really like fucking amazing. I want your supply.
Well, that's like I know
Shit,
when. Can't you go to a reservation and buy cigarettes, Dolly? Like,
Yeah,
way
I get
cheaper?
them. I can get res cigarettes cheap, but I can only. It's what's still like $9 for a pack of. Marbs. I smoke Newports, so it's like still $9 for a pack of Newports there.
Newports are expensive here too. They're like $8 a pack.
I love Newports.
Yeah, I bet you do.
What's that supposed to mean, anarchy?
Nothing. I can't say it on stream, so nothing.
Oh, okay. You're a terrible person.
I agree.
You don't know what I'm talking about. Zombie knew and Tally knew.
I just think, you know.
I'll tell you after the stream. But
After the stream,
I can't
everybody,
say
let
it.
me look at the chat. Let me look at the chat. People are probably like, you guys totally lost me. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh no,
Dude,
yeah.
okay, so
we ditched the awkwardness of
Trump-
like. Oh, go on.
oh no, I was gonna bring up a topic.
Oh, Trump and fucking.
We had
Vocal
Trump
tech.
and Trump and Fat Boy. Okay.
It's, do you know what? Right,
They met.
it's a Jay and
And
Silent Bob
nothing's
movie.
going to come of it. Nothing's gonna come of it.
You don't think
because,
anything is gonna come of it?
No, because Kim Jong-un wants things that Trump's never gonna give him.
Like women.
Like the US completely out of the Korean Peninsula.
I don't think South Korea.
Hmm?
I don't think South Korea would like that too much.
No, I don't think that they would.
I think South Korea would also get fucked if we left. And
Yeah, I
North
don't
Korea
trust
decides-
I don't trust North Korea at all.
I don't know. But I do like the fact that he's the first president in how many years to sit down with North Korea?
Yeah,
Even
but there's only been a couple leaders and how many?
I have got
It
some
was
right now.
his father and him. Like,
How
has
long
been the
has-
same guys leading the country.
Wait, has it really been? Is
Yeah.
it literally just been 2 leaders?
Three.
I think so.
Three.
I don't know enough about North Korea to guarantee it,
I want to say
but
three.
I know that they're they're dictators, so they're just leaders until they pass away.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Did you know that Kim Jong-un makes his people believe that he doesn't have a butthole?
What?
Oh,
He is.
God.
He's basically God. He doesn't shit.
Yeah,
Do you think?
to
He,
North
Uh,
Korea.
do you think he wipes his ass with like gold leaf toilet paper?
Does they even have gold leaf over there?
He's fucking Kim Jong-un. You can have whatever the fuck he wants. He's the literal dictator of North Korea. You know how much money that dude has? He literally has a tank in his fucking backyard next to his basketball court. Did you
You've been
guys see
watching
the interview? Hello?
I thought you.
Oh god.
That's the name of that movie, right? The interview?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
They pulled it out of the cinemas.
Yeah. But it went straight to Netflix. I remember watching it thinking, yep, this is the movie that's gonna kill us all.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got a couple more for you while we're waiting on whatever the hell to do next. You'll like these. These are some of what we actually genuinely have as propaganda in the UK for cigarettes. That is. You're gonna like them. I promise you. You're gonna like them.
All right.
So I'm just gonna send them now. That's one. No, that's. There we go.
Are you sending these in Discord?
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's just a small example of what we've got, of what we see on our cigarette packets.
Tally.
Has it ever made you think twice about smoking?
Hmm?
Has it ever made you think twice about smoking?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So
Never. I like it. I mean, I've always said that there's nothing better than like just waking up, having a good cup of coffee and a cigarette. There's nothing better. Well, obviously, if you don't smoke, then fair enough. Or more power to you. But don't try and force us to, whatever. If we want to die smoking, then for whatever, it's fine.
Tally,
All this
Angel
talk
really
about
likes your
smoke.
hat, by the way.
my hat.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh, I
you.
love his hat. I think.
My wife's grandmother made me this hat. I love this hat.
I wish she put like real googly eyes on it. Because you could buy those
That'd be
oversized
fun.
googly eyes.
That'd be
Oh,
pretty
Jesus
awesome.
Christ.
Just some little bit of hot glue, or just glue them on in there.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus, that'd be terrible. Shaking my head all
Okay,
around all the
so-
time.
Let's go with what Towley's recently just posted in the Discord. The Sony and Fortnite issue.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
It's like an
So the
issue on
headline is
multiple levels.
Sony's response to Fortnite controversy is embarrassing, apparently. Yeah, so for almost 2 days, Sony has stayed silent about the growing anger over Fortnite accounts that were locked out of playing on Nintendo Switch due to... Wait, what? Oh, due to the use of... due to the use on the PlayStation 4. So now the company has finally issued a statement, but it says so little that it's practically useless for fans, who were hoping Sony would listen to their complaints. So, Tally, it's your story, dude. I'm just reading because other people need to talk more.
So yeah, I don't understand how this even makes sense, dude. They don't want cross-platform so much that they're gonna make it so that if you use your Epic Game account on multiple devices, they're gonna lock you out of playing Fortnite on PlayStation.
What?
Which is bullshit, right? I'm not the only one that thinks that's bullshit.
So you
No, that's
basically get
bullshit.
banned on PlayStation if you use it across. What?
They won't let you. Yeah, they won't let you use your Epic Games account on PlayStation Network.
But why are they so opposed to it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
pretty
game,
far.
it's
They
not
want to
losing them
control
money.
everything in their ecosystem, so they can't do that when they're allowing people to play from other consoles, other communities.
I guess. Well, still, it's still bullshit.
Oh yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know, I was talking about this earlier. Like, even if they charged like a couple dollars extra a month so you could play cross-platform, like I'd be willing to pay that.
I would
You
like
would
to
like
see
that.
gaming companies like fight back against it though. just start pulling games from them until they go, fine, we'll do cross-platform.
Yeah, well, a lot of the issue is it's not even on like Microsoft or Sony. A lot of it is game developers not doing the cross-platform thing. For Epic Games showed that it is possible to do cross-platform.
They did a fucking good job of showing that as well, I think.
Yeah.
Most modern games, they're all able to be cross-platform though. Exactly. I mean, it's not that hard.
It just my thing with cross-platform, right? So I play PC, and I enjoy the fact that some games like Sea of Thieves or Fortnite I can play with my friends on Xbox.
Yeah.
I would love to do that with every game I play. Just because they're on an Xbox and I'm on a PC, because I chose to play PC for better frame rates.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's cheaper in the long run, and you know the multitude of reasons on why you should be on PC and not console. But that being the limiting factor of why I can't game with my friends, like just because of, you know, all the fucking Xbox and a PlayStation are just modified computers.
An Xbox, the Xbox basically runs Windows 10 now. It's like a modified version of Windows 10.
Yeah.
It should all just work.
Oh, yeah.
Is this guy talking to his phone over here?
No. I thought I cracked my screen.
On-screen fail.
Fucking iPhone. No, I don't know. Cross-platform is one of those topics, kind of like the same thing with like DLC and loot boxes and all that other shit. I don't see any point in dividing gamers at this point. Like, it's 2018. We have the technology to do cross-platform and do it well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you use a mouse and keyboard, you have a distinct advantage. Yeah. But Xbox can use mouse and keyboard now.
Yeah, that's true.
They have for a long time. Like 360, you could plug in a mouse and keyboard.
It was never officially supported. You had to buy a thing to go with it.
Yeah.
But, like, Fortnite, like, they pretty much set it up so if it won't, like, just always do cross-platform. Like, it's not like, oh, it's always random. I might be playing with an Xbox player.
No,
but you can still play with your friends. Like,
yeah.
It's set up in a way that, like, there shouldn't be as big of a concern, like, oh, well, they have an advantage because they have a mouse and keyboard or whatever, because of just how they already have their matchmaking set up. But for smaller games, that might become a problem. But even then, it's like, I'd rather play with friends and be at a disadvantage than to not play with friends at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, especially with Fortnite, I mean, what I've noticed, because I've played both cross-platform with friends on PC and both just me on my own with Xbox, and it doesn't. If you log in on your Xbox, it doesn't go, oh, I'm just going to stick you with a bunch of mouse and keyboard. It will keep you with the Xbox until you invite your friends from another platform. Then it'll tell you that it's now going to be cross-platform. I don't know whether that changed or anything, but that's from what I've experienced, and it's never been an issue.
Yeah.
I'm still shit at the game regardless.
Yeah, I think a lot of it just comes down to skill overall. Like, yes, a mouse and keyboard gives me a distinct advantage, but so does getting fucking aim assist on Xbox or PlayStation. You ever watch, like, pro players on console play, dude? Like, when they aim at people, they don't hold the aim, they don't ADS for more than, like a quarter second. Like, they keep tapping the button so they go, like, in and out of zoom, because they're using the auto aim, or the,
aim assist?
Aim assist to keep locking onto the target over and over.
Yeah.
That's I do that shit in Call of Duty. Especially some of the newer ones, when people are jetpacking around, dude, I just use the aim assist.
Yeah, but there's not going to be jetpacks in Black Ops 4. Boots on the
I'm
ground.
getting it.
Alright, so they finally realized that shit doesn't work.
Yeah.
It was obvious.
I mean, to be
People like
fair
boots
though,
on the ground better.
yeah, yeah. But you can have a lot of fun with jetpacks, though. You can't deny that. Granted, boots on the ground is always going to be better, of course, but yeah, just
Keep
beating
the
people.
jetpack things on Titanfall.
Right.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, I suppose. And even no, actually, I didn't mind Titanfall 1, but Titanfall 2, I actually really didn't enjoy it for some strange reason. But my mate, he rang me up and he's like, "Yo, they got fucking grapple hooks. You've got to get it." I got it, and I was not impressed.
I bought it on Black
That's-
Friday for like $15 when it came out.
When I bought my Xbox One, I got the Titanfall one. And then I remember they gave out the DLC for free, so I got that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Titanfall as a game. It needed more. It needed more,
Yeah.
and then the second one was just the same as the first in terms of
Yeah.
like quality. Like it was a quality game. It was just lacking content.
Yeah. And the bots were stupid.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, just sending a love letter. I've got fans. Just kidding.
You got fans.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, where were we up to? I'm lost.
Oh, we just talked about
Cross-platform? Or Titanfall?
yeah.
Titanfall, yeah. All in all, good game. Just didn't enjoy number 2. That was it. That's all I'm going to say. So, do we have any weird and wonderful news out there?
I don't know, zombies. Anything interesting going on in where you live?
There's flooding.
That sounds amazing. Tell us all about it.
We lost a mail truck today.
Wait, what?
And
Because of the flooding?
yeah, it was like past the tires.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
So we did not talk about something. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but there is already a buzz about the new Xbox, the next Xbox.
wait, haven't they just...
Like, it's gonna be in like 2020.
No, it's gonna be way later than 2020.
No, it's gonna be 2020. Tell you, man.
They would have said something.
Phil
this year.
Spencer was talking about it at E3.
When?
Dude, it's like, dude, there's articles. Let me find this article.
I know.
Damn it,
That's,
I
I
was
know
just-
that's what they were waiting on. The next Elder Scrolls game they're waiting for the next generation of consoles, basically.
Mm. Did you find the article? You found it?
Yeah, I'm reading.
Okay.
I guess he didn't say specifically that the next console was coming, but they are working on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
I don't see the point that they just released the Xbox One X.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, wait at least fucking God knows how long first.
Console life cycles are gonna speed up though.
Yeah.
That's kind of disappointing.
I'm all for progress.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you feel like consoles at some point are just gonna not be a thing?
Yeah.
Really hope so.
But it's easy for somebody to walk up to a console, turn it on, and put in a disc and start a game. It's not easy for everyone to use a computer. Like, I would love to see everyone be on PC. But some people are fucking stupid.
Hey, now come on.
Hey, now, come on. Unpopular opinion.
But there's gonna be a point where it comes to, like, console hardware just won't be able to keep up anymore.
I mean, I guess, but see, the only issue I have is like for some people it takes like how long to save up for like the next gen console, and then when they actually finally get it, the new next gens come on. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, really?
Yeah.
I think that's the only annoying part. But hey, it's just what happens. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, but it's the same way for PC. I mean,
yeah, there is that.
And
I
it's
mean,
more expensive.
By the time I get this new computer, there's probably going to be like a fucking better one coming out, 10 times better, 20 times better. I don't fucking know.
Well, I mean, you're already getting a bunch of PCs, so there's already things like double better. But no, I mean, like as a whole, PC gaming.
Wow.
Like, I don't know. Like, I can't remember, but there are rumors. I can't remember where I've seen it. There are rumors going around that this, like, whatever the next generation of consoles are the last generation of consoles. There was a couple people that had said that.
Right. That'd be crazy.
And we're getting around to the generations where, like, everyone knows how to work a PC.
Yeah. You don't know how to work a computer now by the age of, like,
You'd be
3
surprised.
9.
My almost 18-year-old sister can barely use her. I don't understand it.
My 9-year-old sister does, like, crazy shit on her computer, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Right?
How the fuck did you do that? Like, I only just recently learned about that. I just recently learned that if you click your middle mouse button when you're hovering over something, it opens it in a new tab. I didn't even fucking know that. And I'm 23 years old.
Wow.
What, like, you knew that, Zombie?
Yeah, I do know that.
Oh, fuck, yeah, he does.
I know a lot of things.
I didn't know that.
What the fuck?
Wait, Angel, you think it's more likely that PC gaming will end before console? Yeah,
Stop
right.
trying to
Oh, no.
That's the most trolly comment I'll hear all night.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, no.
Something that's open source will never die like that.
Oh. There's... Again, a console is a glorified, modified PC. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's running a CPU, it's a GPU, well, an APU, sorry. It's got RAM and a motherboard and a heat and all that happy horse shit. So just a really shitty, underpowered PC that you can build better for the same price. Compare a $500 Xbox One X to a $500 PC. You can build a better PC for $500.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think the only thing that's really appealing with consoles is they are easier to use, and the fact that you feel like everyone's equal on it. Like with a PC, sometimes you can be like, "Oh, their PC is just better."
Mm-hmm.
And with a console, everyone's is the same.
Yeah. I mean, there's some equality, or like there's some truth to that in terms of like, well, my PC is better, so yeah, I get 50 more frames than you in CS:GO, so I have like a incredibly minute detail, minute advantage. But in most cases, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But I mean, people are still going to think it matters, so therefore it's going to change their outlook on.
So Cyberpunk 2077 has been in development since at least 2013.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, that game's been in development for a minute. Yeah, I could see consoles moving more into like VR. Like if consoles were basically just a dedicated VR machine, I could see that being viable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, but and how like that makes sense, but it's also like not as practical because VR takes up a lot of space. Like people don't realize how much space they really need to do VR.
Exactly.
Like I mean, you can do like small area VR, and it's probably still pretty cool, but to do like even close to like realistic VR, you need like a room.
Yeah, you need a whole
that's
room
why
dedicated.
I'm waiting for a real advancement in VR, like that isn't a visual interface as much as it takes place.
Tali, are you falling asleep reading that?
No. Reading what? I am reading.
I don't know what you're doing. You just look like you're falling asleep. How baked are you?
Tali is just very heavily medicated.
I am very heavily medicated, but
Zombie is also about to be very heavily
when
medicated.
When VR becomes like
I'm
real
the guest.
VR.
I don't have the lead conversations.
This is true. We should pick on him though, in that sense. Oh, actually, no. Let's pick on everybody. We pick on DJ Opium. He's actually one of my good friends on Game and Lee podcast. I just realised he's joined chat. Storage cheat. That technical side, I'm going to leave down to you lot. I don't go with technics because I don't even remember what I did last week, let alone.
I haven't read the article yet, so I don't know how
storage is getting cheaper
it is.
As a whole.
Ooh, I see something.
Hell, NAND flash is going down. Like SSDs are getting cheaper.
Yeah, it's pretty nice that they're going down.
Yeah, I might actually pick up another SSD.
Yeah, what is the reason why they're all going like stupid cheap? Forgive my ignorance, I just never really cared.
Oh, I mean, like standard hard drives are just...
Technology is just getting better, easier.
I suppose. I actually had one, an article, and I completely have lost it. Hold on, I got one. I'll find it. I got this.
Nobody was prepared this year.
Pardon?
Nobody was prepared this episode.
Yeah, this was a very impromptu throw together. Just we talked about gaming for like an hour, and so I mean, we did really good though. We kept the conversation going, and it's 9:35. We only got to get through 20 more minutes or so.
Yeah, so let's just talk about random shit, and we're good to go.
Let's talk about you actually talked a lot this episode, Trip.
Yeah,
I talked a lot last episode as well.
What?
I talked a lot last episode as well.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I when I read out your articles, like I'm only doing it because I've been told I don't talk enough, so I'm just filling my quota in. That's it now. I should just write sit the fuck up for the rest of the episode.
Now people are gonna be like, Zombie didn't talk enough.
You guessed. You didn't ask me enough.
I mean, I'm sorry, but he's just been brought into like a new podcast.
Yeah,
People
Zombie.
he's never seen before.
When I asked him to join, he was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I was like, don't worry, we got that figured out.
But yeah, we've got this. You just be that pretty face in the corner.
Just
like what he's not telling you is we only needed someone extra person, so the filter that we to the overlay that we got fits perfectly. That's all we needed someone else for.
Yeah, that's totally it. That's
It really is as well.
Nah, Zombie was a good fit for it just because it was a lot of gaming related stuff, and this is the person I know that games a lot.
You guys don't play any games, it seems like.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm over like, oh man, I can't wait to play this, and that, and Trip's like, I don't even know any of these.
I don't even know this game. No, I'm relatively, when it comes to actual like hardcore gaming, I'm actually relatively new to it. I've never, no, I wouldn't say I'm relatively new. It's more, I've never really been asked about the news. It's just never bothered me. If I see something coming out, it's like, oh yeah, I like the look of that. That's it, cool. Never really gone into specifics about games. Like, I mean, with Sea of Thieves, it proceeded to be an amazing game, and well, it's just turned out to be shite. I lost interest very quickly with that. But this new one, this like Skull and Bones thing, I've looked at the gameplay while we were doing this, and from what it looks like, it looks like a more adult, grown-up version of Sea of Thieves.
The new Sea of Thieves DLC looks cool.
I've not seen it.
Isn't the Throne stuff or whatever? It came out like today or
Oh,
yesterday?
yeah, shit. I remember seeing the update about it, yeah. The patch notes.
Yeah,
See, that's something I've
why
never
my
done before.
internet's
Is we
been
patch
fucked
notes.
up. I think that shit's set to auto update, so like.
Pardon?
I wonder if that's why my internet's been all fucked up today.
Ah,
There was a big patch because I think it's set to auto update. Probably
what, for Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
It's not a big patch. No, I don't think it was.
downloaded a
Like,
57
what?
gigabyte game, so
I think they got rid of that Mega Shark though, did they not?
Megalodon.
Yeah, that one's just
Yeah.
finished. Yeah, the Megalodon, whatever the
Like
fuck
that
it's
kind
called.
of sucks that they're gonna have them be seasonal events. Like the game doesn't have enough content. They should have it be like all the time.
I can't remember what he said about it, but it's not the last we've seen of it. It will reappear, but as far as that event is now over, apparently. I'll get the patch notes up for it. But yeah, no, I want with that game. I think it does have the potential to be an amazing game if it wasn't so competitive. Not competitive, repetitive.
Yeah.
And that's all that's all it is. It's just stupid repetitive. Like, yo, cool, awesome. You go to this island, pick everything up, go and sell it, and do the exact same again. For what? Shitty fucking cosmetics. None of the cosmetics are actually that good.
Yeah. I mean, there's some cool ones, but
Yeah. Mostly, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some really cool ones, but I don't think the reward that you get out of them, it's not really that amazing.
yeah.
But I'm sure the game has potential to grow, so to speak. Of these, Xbox June do. Where's them patch notes? Yes, so the introduces Skeleton Thrones live event. See what we've got. So Sea of Thieves patch 1.1.2 is out, and while it brings the Hungering Deep quest line to a close, it unleashes it ushers in first of many live events. So the Hungering Deep was the first main content update of Sea of Thieves, while the is no longer terror. Terrorizing the seas. Yeah, so the big ass fucking shark, whatever it's called, is no longer terrorizing the seas. A lot of reading you already.
I watched Megalodon stuff for Sea of Thieves, and it looked really good. Way better than the fucking Kraken.
Yep.
Wait, is the Kraken fucked off now?
No, the Kraken's still there.
I was gonna say I've never encountered that thing, but my friends are telling me it's when you first encounter it, it's quite scary.
Yeah,
I'm just lucky enough.
Zombie, we only encountered it once, haven't we? Or like when me and you.
Me and you, yeah. I've encountered only like 3 times though. So a decent amount, but yeah. I didn't see it often.
That's I like that though. I like that like there's these rare times where you could be like, yeah, we did this thing out of we probably put 60 or 70 hours into the game. And for me to only have experienced it once.
Sounds like some Destiny shit. We're trying to get the Galahord. Dude, I played Destiny for 2 years before I got the Galahorn.
I mean, within the Sea of Thieves update, the only thing that they're really thinking, obviously, they've got the live event of the thrones and stuff, but they've got like the colorblind accessibility, and some person, Marak Shanti, is going to be staying along with Sailor Drum and Sailor Speaking Trumpet.
All that's gibberish to me. I don't play that game.
You know what I'm on about. Yeah, apparently there's some cosmetic for the drums. I didn't even know there was a drum added. That's actually kind of cool, actually.
Oh, Jesus Christ. More things to annoy me with while I'm trying to steer the ship.
That's it. Another one is the adding a rainbow flag. Can you guess what for?
Yeah.
That face just dropped.
There was a huge Facebook. I'm part of Sea of Thieves Facebook group, and it got pretty rowdy there.
I love
it I love it in the patch update. It says a rainbow flag. A new flag has been added to all pirates' flag inventory. Article 1 of the Pirate Code states everyone is welcome on the Sea of Thieves, regardless age, gender, race, sexuality, nationality, or creed.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I couldn't give a fuck if you're a fag or not. But don't fucking wave it in my face when you're going to fucking sink my ship. I'm sorry, if you want to be a book pirate...
We sank his battleship!
If you want to, like, put yourself up as one pirate to death, go for it. But don't fucking rub it in my face.
Watch out, I'm coming with my peg leg!
Yeah.
Well, that's the LGBT fuckers coming after us now. I blame you.
I blame you. You're the one who,
I didn't do shit.
Okay.
I said nothing.
It's recorded, Trip. It was live.
Not if you don't release it.
It's live.
It's live right now. Nothing in the world like the ocean.
Yeah, being killed by a bunch of
seamen. The sea are called seamen.
That's it, yeah. I just got busted in the face by some seamen. Oh, it's gonna be so bad if they do that. If they do that and they like if they come up with the blunderbluster and just fucking poof, that shit spreads.
Seaman got me right in the face. It was terrible.
Yeah, 360 no scope. You got it. Oh, but no, yeah. So that's like one of the updates is they're bringing out a fag flag. I mean, sorry, a rainbow-colored flag.
Oh my god! I don't think you can say that.
The second time we're gonna have to go through and edit the video.
No, just remember,
Nah.
Trip's opinions on this matter do not reflect the rest of the hosts or the guests. These are
Yeah.
entirely
Yeah,
his
it's not-
opinion.
Trip's
It's
opinions
just a
doesn't
joke.
reflect the owner of the channel's opinion, so
Mind you, though,
I mean,
that
don't.
mind you, the UK police are going to see that as hatred, and now I'm going to get arrested next week.
You could just say you're talking about a cigarette.
Oh yeah, fag. Flags for my fags.
He
Right
says it again. Jesus Christ.
I'm referring to my
Oh.
cigarettes now. We'll be safe.
We'll
I
be
think-
safe. Oh my god. And he's like, he's like, oh my god, are we gonna get
Can we fire
banned?
him now and have Zombie replace him, please? No, I'm. If you're offended by anything that I said, I apologize. I'm just joking. I couldn't care less what you like to do with your time. I'm not helping myself, am I?
No. Hey man, ass is ass, alright? We don't discriminate or kink shame on this show.
Wow.
Absolutely not.
Oh god.
Oh man. It's been a good show though for being something that was like impromptu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Awkward at first because I had no other fucking idea what we were saying.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to read up more on my gaming news. My apologies.
I've watched Tally smoke an eighth of weed like throughout the show.
Smoke that one. Jesus.
Known issues. Some players travel in an unintended direction.
Ugh.
I didn't know that.
Don't know what.
Apparently, there's a known issue in CFEs where some players travel in an unintended direction when fired from a cannon. I've never had that issue.
I've had that happen.
I've never
That'd
been
be
fired at a
funny.
cannon and suddenly gone fucking left. No, I've always gone. I've always gone straight up. I mean, wherever I land is a different story. But it's a relatively straight course, I think. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that one though? Like your friends need all the help they can get on the island. You know, you're like the quickest way to get to you is by doing this. You're on the fucking side and they're over there. It's gonna work, isn't it?
Yeah.
But apparently they fixed it. So yay! Equipping the Majestics.
I want to get shot out with a cannon. Well, I should play Sea of Thieves for like.
Yeah, I was gonna
a
say
day.
get Sea of Thieves and you can get shot out of a cannon.
No.
You don't even have to play for a
Probably
day. You can
too.
play for like 30 seconds. Walk into the
Yeah.
first cannon at your ship and just launch yourself out.
Yeah.
I could just. I'd rather play Subnautica.
Okay.
Okay.
That game's way cooler than Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
that.
Well,
If you haven't
Well-
seen it, check it out. It's pretty cool.
but Sea of Thieves has got cool cosmetic stuff.
Facts.
So does Team Fortress 2.
But do they have a rainbow flag?
They probably have a rainbow hat. They probably have like 10 different rainbow hats.
Not making it better. I like pirates. Why do you think you drink so much Captain?
They probably have a rainbow pirate hat.
That's actually kind of awesome, to be honest.
We know what Trip's getting for his birthday. Rainbow
Well,
pirate
I
hat.
Rainbow pirate hat.
Yes.
I might do that actually.
You guys want to call it a show? Pretty close for.
I don't have anything else to talk about.
Well, I've got nothing this week.
I got nothing either.
Oh.
That's Side of Sodium, episode 4, with our guest ZombieNinja War Again, I will be putting his Twitch in the description of the video, so go and give him a follow. And yeah, we will see you guys next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. As always, catch you guys later.
Later.